Triple H mourns the tragic passing of Chelsea Green. Good day, WWE Extreme fans. What happened recently sent shockwave through the entire wrestling world. The kind of moment that stops conversations, freezes locker rooms, and makes even the loudest arenas fall silent. Triple H stepped forward with an emotional message mourning the tragic passing of Chelsea Green, and the reaction was immediate, powerful, and heartbreaking. Before we dive into what happened, make sure you subscribe to WWE Extreme and click that notifications bell so you stay updated on stories the rest of the internet takes hours to catch on to. The entire WWE Universe felt this one. Chelsea Green was one of those performers who walked into a room and instantly pulled attention in her direction. Her energy was unpredictable in the best way. Her character worked sharp, fearless, and wild enough to keep viewers saying, "What is she going to do next?" Whether you loved her chaos or dreaded what she would stir up, you could not deny she was entertaining every single time the red light hit the camera. And then Triple H delivered news no one expected to hear. His voice was steady, but you could tell it took everything in him to keep it that way. Chelsea Green was gone. A rising star, an unfiltered personality, and one of the most creatively fearless women WWE had. Lost just as her momentum was reaching new heights. Triple H rarely speaks with that level of raw emotion publicly unless the situation demands it. You could see the pain in his expression. You could hear the weight in every word. This was not just a corporate announcement. This was a man mourning a performer who brought color, unpredictability, and passion to the company he cares about. And it hit fans even harder because Chelsea Green was not just a character on television. She represented the wrestlers who fight tooth and nail for their spot, who reinvent themselves again and again, who refuse to be forgotten. Chelsea never walked the straight and narrow. She walked whatever path she wanted, and fans respected her for it. Her final run in WWE proved how much she had grown. She had finally carved out a niche that felt true to her personality. Loud, dramatic, comedic, and sharp. She could go from cracking a joke one week to delivering a strong in-ring performance the next. And fans loved her for that versatility. Triple H acknowledged all of this in his message. He praised her dedication. He praised how she gave everything she had, even on nights she was exhausted, hurt, or carrying more weight emotionally than the audience could ever see. That praise carried a sting. It reminded everyone that behind every storyline, behind every segment, behind every exaggerated facial expression, there's a human being working harder than most people realize. The WWE roster felt this deeply. Backstage, the mood shifted instantly. You had veterans who remembered Chelsea's earliest days in developmental, younger talents who trained with her, and colleagues who shared locker rooms and long travel days with her, all coming together in quiet grief. When someone in the wrestling industry passes, the entire locker room becomes a family again, united by the one thing they all understand too well: how unpredictable life can be. Chelsea Green was respected for her resilience. When she got injured early in her WWE run, many thought it would derail her momentum permanently. But Chelsea refused to let that be her story. She rebuilt. She reshaped her character. She used every setback as fuel to craft something even bigger when she returned. That alone made her stand out. Triple H highlighted that fighting spirit, calling her one of the most determined talents he had ever seen. Coming from a man who built an entire generation of wrestlers under NXT, that is not a small compliment. That is legacy-level respect. Fans flooded social media almost instantly. Some posted their favorite Chelsea promos. Others shared photos from meet and greets. Many expressed disbelief, sadness, and gratitude. The tone was unified. Chelsea Green made people feel something, and that is the greatest gift a wrestler can give. Tributes came from across the industry. Wrestlers from past eras, current stars, and talents from other companies all acknowledge her passing. Wrestling may be full of rivalries on screen, but behind the curtain is a tight-knit world. And Chelsea was loved far beyond WWE's walls. Some of the most emotional tributes came from the women she shared the ring with. They spoke about her loud backstage personality, her willingness to help others try new ideas, and her ability to find humor even on difficult days. She had a knack for lifting people up without them asking for it. That is a rare trait. Triple H made sure to emphasize Chelsea's humanity in his message. He spoke not just about the performer, but the person. Someone who celebrated victories loudly, took losses with courage, and treated the people around her with genuine kindness. And that is what makes a moment like this hit the gut so hard. Because it is not about storylines or championship wins. It is about losing someone who impacted people on a deeper level. The company decided to honor Chelsea with a special tribute during Raw. The atmosphere was heavy. Fans stood in silence. Wrestlers at ringside bowed their heads. The bell rang 10 times, a chilling reminder of the fragility behind the spectacle. And that is what makes Triple H's leadership in moments like this so important. He understands the emotional core of WWE. He understands that wrestlers give so much of themselves that the least the company can do is honor them with dignity. His tribute was honest, compassionate, and respectful. He took his time. He chose his words carefully. He made sure Chelsea's family, fans, and colleagues felt the love and respect she earned. Chelsea Green's story does not become smaller because of her passing. If anything, it becomes larger. She leaves behind a legacy built on effort, creativity, and fearlessness. She taught fans something, that wrestling is not just about wins and losses. It is about personalities who shine so brightly that people remember them long after the camera turns off. Triple H emphasized this by reminding fans that Chelsea's journey inspired people in ways she probably never realized. Her segments made people laugh. Her matches got people cheering. Her unpredictability kept people glued to the screen. She created moments, and that is what WWE is built on. Even though this loss is painful, Triple H encouraged everyone to celebrate her life, her work, and the joy she brought to millions around the world. And that is exactly what fans began doing. Instead of focusing only on sadness, the WWE Universe started sharing moments that captured Chelsea's spirit. Her wild antics, her expressive reactions, her chaotic confidence, and her commitment to pushing the women's division forward. While no storyline or match can soften the grief, the memories help keep her presence alive. Because performers like Chelsea Green leave echoes. They leave impact. They leave moments fans revisit again and again. And Triple H's words made sure of one thing. Chelsea Green will not be forgotten. Not by the company. Not by the fans. Not by the performers who share their lives and careers with her. This is a hard loss, one that will sit heavy for a long time. But it is also a reminder to celebrate the performers who give us their energy, their time, and their passion. Chelsea Green gave all of that and more. Thank you for watching. Because performers like Chelsea